or tentatively called a coward's guide. Not a guide as in what most people lot, so more of a what not to do, but more through my mishaps than someone actually shouting, "This is wrong!" And also ways to recover from mistakes. Hopefully. And if not, then hopefully someone watching politely explain how I could have recovered or what I could have done better. Because for the love of God, I know you want to. Anyway, let's begin. My apologies to anyone who felt like that was a bit too much. Because... was? Anyone who does put anything in block capitals in comments on YouTube, I will just point and laugh at. You might not be seeing it, but you will know I'm laughing. So, I'll give permission to anyone who wants to, for this second. Whee! Although, to be honest, most of the bits it's like don't do is... yeah, great. Oh, wow. Why is there a... That's got to be intentional. That has got to be intentional. I'm sorry, but that's got to be intentional. Run away from that. How did they get away with it as well? Right, I'll take. Ooh, stuff. Weapon cover. I have to hold on to that. Measure of his got that, haven't I? Unless it's reach around. It seems Wiseguard has the soldier security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With little work, the vacant buildings here could be made into presentable dwellings. Dude, move! Mate, just walk up. Got message from General Aldine. Yo. Apologies for the interruption, sir, but the General would speak with you at your earliest convenience. Oh, where is he? Do not feel obligated to wait around on my account. I'll remain here to hammer out the finer details with Watt, and act as intermediary with our business partners in Aldar. You should go. General Aldine asked that you wait for him by the main gate in Alameda. I'm gonna suck at this. I think. We gon' learn diplomacy. Of course I'm gonna save some time. I'll try. It's just funny doing this. How did you get here so fast? Hell apart. Oh, right. I thought most people didn't waste the time on that one. Just wake up. Oh. How did it turn to night?
Apologies for the wait.
Nah, no trouble.
People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far.
You think someone's going to try and assassinate
But it is
him?
no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Told about the pigs.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the
Oh, for
fugitives
God's
who
sake.
conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Did you put them to the sword? Please tell me you put them to the sword.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
Do I show mercy? Do I show mercy? I mean, they keep making such disgusting decisions, and they've killed people with no fucking logic to it. And I know they'll do it again. I know they'll do it again. I'm sorry.
Hear, hear. There is no more fitting sentence for the perpetrators of such a massacre, and that is but one of their crimes.
I mean, they are all but responsible for No, they are responsible for the birth of an icon and the release of an elegant technology to quell it, both of which went missing. One went to the fucking Empire.
In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well,
They might disagree.
that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
They might also consider me to have a vested interest. Aye. Oh, I forgot I could get up here. There are stairs. There are stairs.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilberd's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did.
I wouldn't blame yourself for that. He was crazy.
Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't.
You cannot control every madman. No one can.
But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost for and rise once more to
Do you
greatness.
truly believe Lise is the right person to do this?
Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
You need not.
Father,
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Okay, I love him.
is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain.
Tell her which time she says
Thank you
no
for
to it.
lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
Whatever you feel is right. It's your decision to make, no one else's. And we could stop the bull. Huh, Ironfall's there now. That took longer than intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now that's settled, Aaronbot, what news? We might have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These are Kalyana, the ones that summon the Primal. They're insisting they be allowed to enter the council. Lisa's trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all native beast tribes, but we assumed the Kalyana would refuse it after found. We'd best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. It is this bit. BT, you've dealt with these Kalyana before. I'd have you at my side. Christ. Where are they? Where are they? Oh! Right. Do we have to go to the entrance bit? That's enough. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Just let me go. Yep. Waddle waddle waddle. Hello, Rabador. Hello, Rabador. Go upstairs and around. Go upstairs, I can fly. Go up the stairs, cause I can fly. Sunny. I mean, there's only 5 of them. I kick their asses. Are they? I killed your god. PT, Raban. God, it's good to see you. The Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss, but we did not come to shed blood. You claim to seek the harmony of all who call Kirobanya home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish, and you are welcome. But we cannot condone summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry you have. You have my word that it will all be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to fight. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to a compromise. And we will have people standing guard. Aye, let me keep the swords. Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. Now, I'm not really getting it right, am I? Why do I have the feeling we've welcomed a Viper on this? Hey, that's racist! I mean, you might be right, but still! I mean, technically, it's a better weapon. Dress up for a barn! This Kalyana Elder's intentions seem at odds with all we know of her shrine. What do you think, BT? I don't think they can be trusted. They're enthralled. They're still enthralled. It said that once a creature has fallen under the sway of a primal, there's no salvation. I strongly doubt the Kalyana have suddenly broken free of Lakshmi's will. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. Guard must be strengthened. Ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the science? Of course. I'll round apart, comrades. And send them to the Elmegan quarter. You can go on ahead if you like, PT. No thanks. I'll see you in the palace. Bugger, 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 bugger. There are 2 more dungeons and I can follow, stop it! You imagine, you run in circles over the door. Not far. PT, brought reinforcements. Arenval told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests. I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Stoller and Banquet as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I am not familiar with the Kalyana tribe myself, but others' reports suggested they shunned contact with other races, despised them in fact, even compared to the other unknowns. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is being held in the throne room, it would seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Stoller and I can stand guard around. That leaves the 3 of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Aye. Understood. We should join General Aldean beside them. PT, do you know the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the bottom of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let you pass. Hooray! Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Go the wrong end! I'll still find my It's fun jumping, I'm sorry. Also the friggin' controller. Swooping in stupid places. Guard, with the signs, sir. General Aldean left the orders that you were to be escorted inside. If you follow me? Not yet, hold on. Oh no, fine. I thought that I'd left it on there. All the tribes. Hey, look, a bearded rat person.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern.
Oh, Kikern.
You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place?
No. One of them just goes, right, that's
Should
me.
someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
I'm hashing it out first. What I'm more amazed at is something else that was missed.
Expertly done. Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game, and positioned them to consider a joint government.
Yes, but there's a piece missing.
All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Alright, Ragenfred.
Thank you, Ragenfred. Another vote in
Ragenfred.
favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
Oh.
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gia Abania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi! Lady of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Sacrificing herself to bring her? Oh, bugger. How did they do that? How did they hide crystals in the, water? Hey, look, sexy lessons here again. Yeah, he's still not my type, love, sorry.
This can't be happening. No crystals were
What my
allowed through
type
the
is.
door.
One that doesn't try to fucking control people.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Aye. Alright, Ehrenwald, let's see what you can do. And me for that matter. Bam, 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 bam. Yes. That might have weakened her a bit. Thanks, mate.
Try. I offer you peace and serenity.
Done. The ones on that side, mate.
I shall free you from your hate.
Phew!
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
I felt like that a second ago. What do we do? Send them all. Oh no! Yay! We've got a resident on our side. Excuse. Oh yeah.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Well, it would be a good idea. I've had weirder allies. I had a frog tank. Guys. What? God. Where'd she go? Oh, you guys, run.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Oh, bloody hell. She's going down. I mean, Iron Ball's bucket at the moment. We'll get in here. $4 ether's going down. There's not really much I can do.
Here it comes!
Yay! Thanks, Lace! Oh, bloody hell, that was like that close to failing. Lace nearly died. Neither have I. Commander of the Resistance. And, founder of the, new government of Alamigo.
We did it! We beat her!
Ah, well done, lad. We did. We all played a part. Mighty funny though that the shield she has is actually a astrologian shield. Oh dear. Oh, wait, I'm gonna find something out now. How are you here? This is great. This is funny as fuck. Oh no, she's going to execute her. Is she?
What is this? I'm only going to say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't.
Well, that's what a good leader does. They find
I told you
people
before
who
that
can't
you still
help.
had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
What were you gonna do if she said no? In fact, with the power that she has, surely she'd have been able to, like, break the door down herself. Just take a weapon from the guard. So what say the people? I mean, we can overpower her, it's fine.
7 hells. It's her. The butcher.
God, the amount of cinches having to see right now is fucking awful. We might only see a bit of it as well. The whole time she thought she was fighting for the freedom of her country.
It's done. Take me back to myself.
You are not forgiven.
She knows.
Not you. You, I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Second part she always wanted to do. A lot of stuff plays off of the first few sort of books from Song of Ice and Fire, or Fire and Ice, where they talk a lot about the Kinslayer, the Oathbreaker, and the truth was that never did he want to do such a thing, but saw no other way, and accepts the punishment and the guilt of what it goes through. Well thought, Pete, here, Arenfeld. That was the thing. You have no idea. Aye, I'll stand against the Kalyan. I would have been brave indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. Then rolled as surely as our sentries were. To plan this far in advance. Security was my responsibility. I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... it's my fault. A stupid mistake. Nay, lass. We were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in future. I mean, yeah, they wouldn't have known that there were crystals in the water. Oh, why? You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in arms. Soldier who first spoke up in favour of the Kalyan by keeping their weapons straight to mine. A primal's servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Schwarzman's influence. Thanks, Yashtola. We appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Gordola turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. It's like, I made a really stupid mistake. Okay, time to make another. Well, that explains it then. Sad, but Reagan Pritt was right. The victims will never forgive her for what she's done. I don't think Vardola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She just wanted to fight for her country. You say the world in which Vardola grew up in is partly to blame for what she became. Then, as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of scholars. I know it's idealistic. I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk to them blue in the face if that's what it takes. It is a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alpha. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. I'm a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I'll see that you're not interrupted, Petey. Petey, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest, you've earned it. Rest? What rest? What rest? I don't think... I do not understand the word. But... No, okay. They'll just stand and watch. Looking at the bloody pool. General?
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens.
I suppose it is.
The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government modelled on Ishgard's House of Commons, the ruling body of representatives elected by the people.
I suppose that could work quite well here, considering it was the people that made the decision to take away the Imperials and King Theodoric. But it would be a House of Commons. There would not be a sort of Lord positions.
It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
Someone you should speak to. Ah. Highness. Although, let's be fair, the real Highness is Emi Sakurai.
Forget something?
Yeah.
Your Grace.
That's the other side, so it's fine.
There was no word.
She's good at hiding.
Rabun Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
That's not very nice. You fired me after all this crap.
Raubon, I am no longer a child.
What do you mean?
Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety. And thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
Well, she made the decision herself and then just made sure everything else worked around it. Which
A
is the
most
right thing to do.
trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
Mummy,
What
don't
trust
leave
can there
me.
be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
Which you've now given to your son.
It has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him.
Exactly. You gave your sword to your son.
I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
I don't know why I keep playing with my hair. Sorry. No, that's what's kind of fun.
I
I have to do something with these things. Need to keep them exercised.
Smile for me, Ryborn. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Oh!
thank you, Your Grace. It has
Still
been an
atta-
honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea.
Ah, that's fine.
Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
I'm free! I'm free! Father, do you always wear a skin-tight outfit when you're working for the Queen? What? Yes, it seems strange that she actually suggested I adopt... Oh, God.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
Yes, worship this relaxed me.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow.
Yeah, and you killed it.
No shame in admitting
God,
it.
it's a primal. There's a
The
difference.
Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Yes, that's right, Alphina.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project.
Uh-huh.
She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
He comes back.
Are
I've
you in
been
the habit of
fired.
gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Often. Yep, I'm throwing him under the bus.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Bullshit. He's always gossiping about you.
Alphino, 'twas only a jest.
He also told us about the time you were in the bedsheets with Telechi. I don't believe him either.
He has an important announcement to make.
I've been fired!
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
Wait, who's running the Immortal Flames? Is Pippin doing both?
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that his owner has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
Don't think they're recruiting at the moment, sorry. Lise, you got any jobs for him?
You may be getting on in years, father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Oh, come on!
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Oh my god!
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humour, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
I'm gonna chop his arm off!
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If he says. Welcome home, Rauban.
Oh yeah, it's like the only thing that can actually sort of animate is a handshake.
Well,
As
that
far
was
as like
unexpected,
interactions go.
though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
I'm never surprised.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch.
They don't tell you everything, kid. You just have to try and fill in the gaps.
In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
And one who truly believed the phrase, liberty or death. That was weird. And at the rising of the sun. God, it really happened that way. Right. Okay, Lise, let's go. So, I think it's about time I headed back to Ralder's Reach. What's next for all of you? Alazir will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you if you have no objections. And welcome the company. PT, why don't you come along to the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others? I have to say goodbye to Nanamo? Why? Upon completion of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the Royal Menagerie attendant. Yay! Return of the ball. Return of the ball. Sorry. To be fair, this is essentially like John Prescott. Yeah, John Prescott taking a position in Parliament. Was it John? No, I'm pretty sure. Especially with the way he reacted to someone chucking an egg at him. Just absolutely amazing. Politician basically on one of his sort of campaign runs. Someone just smacked an egg in his face, just swung around, bang, bang. Hit him twice before the dude could react. Apparently he'd been a professional boxer before he got into politics. Or at least an amateur. Oh my god, the speed of those shots. Oh, it's a sight to behold. It's a long time ago now, but I'm sure it's somewhere. that's done. It took an hour. It said it was 32 minutes. Yeah, I've a friend who came around. I didn't have a shooter, so I put that on. Unfortunately, it wasn't very long, so we just did some else afterwards. Watched Monty Python, Search for the Quest for the Holy Grail, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You might find that weird, but trust me, watching both, you'll find they have similar humour. Well, here we are again. Alphinaud regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. See, I miss everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Y'shtola when we had the reports that were crime in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time. We'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kalyana. Let's say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. Looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. Someone has to make an effort at reconciliation in these conflicts, if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people will be crying out for vengeance. But I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more sufferings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, somebody like me was prudent with this doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Yeah, we're going to probably have to wipe out a lot of people. Because we ain't got a cure yet. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and the Am tribes first. I plan to have resistance scouts keep track of the Kalyana's movements at all times. And parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the resistance army out of interest? Are we to prepare for the Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of El Amigo? Oh my god! You shut up for a second. We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Raldo's Reach. We just happened to be serving as a Resistance spokesman at the time and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under a new government, I'll be nominating Ramba as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and he stands to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice, assuming he accepts the post. Amigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Amigo blooms. Yay! Another minion! So much you get just from doing the base story. It's weird. Look. Oh yeah, this bit is weird. Now we go to the other place. I do give thanks to the Kami. My makeshift raft grips at the fury of the seas. But their generosity ended. With our coins in our pockets, when we retire, we are doomed to look back so much chess. Oh, woe betide the poor man in the city of rich merchants. These dando are delicious. Will you have one? No sweetbreads. I surrendered my blade to see what few coins we have. So is that a no? Is that what dango is? Sweetbread on a stick. Ah, it's like talking to a child. If fate saddled me with this burden, I shall never know. But I am alive, and I must return to my master's side. Go to the Ruby Bazaar. I'm sure they'd get in touch. Come, Sue. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. I mean, it's a weird long play, to be honest, if this is just an act. Is what you should realise. Meanwhile, in the Temple of Doom headquarters. Not very new, just not. You read the reports. First Doma, then Alamigo. Lord Thanos put to the sword. Don't believe everything you have read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. But we saw his head roll! Nay, Lord Xenos lives! Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by Yosinin misinformation. What? Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and, above all, accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumours. But how did we take over Alamigo if Xenos was only injured? You wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains, then we shall soon put lie to their claims. Oh, someone's fisting. Yeah, somebody's nabbed a body. No, genuinely. If and also, let's be fair, if what they say is true, then Alamigo being free. Oh, right. Let's start with the song. And he's greeting! I'll need that one. PT, great timing. I'm just about to send word to the Scions. Got lots to tell you. No. Council has officially recognised the Resistance as our standing army. And I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, I'd say we're in good hand. That's a good one. Having the bull of Alamigo at the helm done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the magic. He never contemplated following his efforts. The council will also decree that we're to maintain a presence at the Rolders Reach. Lise will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. Constantly on to remind her to rest before she falls over. I'll call here. That's an exaggeration. And I always get up again. You mean you are falling over from tired fatigue? Get some sleep! Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now. Not after our latest brush with Blackship. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the command, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's Shanti's daughter. You know, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. Keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Bordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the young what runs, but at least she's responding. Yep, there is a BT, there you are. Have you given her guards that haven't been tortured by her people? Alphino, Alisaie, is everything alright? We've received word from Zataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say, only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alisaie is determined to make it a party of 3. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, we may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister, I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. Will you join us, I trust? Not. Well, comes out said, come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering off on the farm. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Luis. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern, we shall inform you about the right. Let's be off then, and Captain Zataru awaits us in the rooms of our offices. I'm sure. We shall find out what is coming for us. Ingashi. That's it. Ingashi. Or Althard. Yeah, this is Ingashi, it's Althard. Ingashi's basically a border sort of territory. Slightly away from the Empire, but the Imperials still have a presence there. But Ingashi has like their own rulings, so to speak. Rule type should be full effect now anyway. As with current set. I mean, I could possibly take level 17 top one. 400. That's 400. I'll take a ring. Stop it. Yeah, so from level 60 onwards, the level quests are crafting only. The reason for that is balancing. Essentially, there's a lot of like combat side quests.
My
so
friends,
you don't
thank you for coming at such short notice.
Really need to have extra levies.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved.
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies.
Not at all.
Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course.
Why didn't Hancock just
Some
bring
few
him in?
days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy.
Oh, this bit.
This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
Uh-oh.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
Yes, but they like lying. They really like lying. I remember it too.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
And with Yotsuyu, apparently.
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Yeah.
Have you informed Lord Hien?
Yes.
Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
He got shot a lot before it fell on him.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
Okay, but I'm not doing another suicide mission with you. We were lucky last time. We'll find Gosetsu together.
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us? Alas not, but I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements, and more besides.
Oh man. Well, I mean, the trade is flowing again throughout Yangsha and Othar, which was the whole point of us taking down the Empire for the East Eldener trading company. The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, we know Kugane as it will be. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Pardon me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should you search to take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Soroban a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, then let us without further ado, then let us seek out this informant, since Sanjo Hanamachi. No. Finally, I can... Oh, that's okay, just... She never bloody leaves! She never leaves this room! And she keeps giving me curry! Sorry, couldn't help it. Speak without saying it, I know I'm a messenger. I want black rules are discreet. We all have a bad feeling about this.
That's my only involvement.
Wrong way. Who is it? Ninja! This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, yes, a long while indeed. Get him! Okay, the fish man. Don't hit the fish man! No, no! Knew it. Yodo, any funny business and you know what will happen, I trust. No, no, no funny business. Only loyal service and finest quality information. Oh, because such quality does not come cheap. No. But then Hancock already paid. Honestly, he must have think we were gone yesterday. I've half a mind to call Lise. No, Lise. I beg you. No boots. I tell them everything. I know. It's free of charge. The Empire searches for Yotsuyu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, lady, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And you have decisive information. Were the two individuals cited here indeed Tetsu and Yotsuyu? Alas, see them with my own eyes I did not. But the Imperials are confident. Yes, yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. It's massive! Here is something they do not know. A rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rogadin samurai appeared on Koganidori, a beauteous maiden, and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. So common katana fever, one of surpassing craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting, assuming it's true. Did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Shofuku Jihiden. Now, why would it that be? If I didn't know any better, I'd think he'd lend you money. He will help you, I am certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my galleon connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure. But it is wise to let the Namazu out of our sight. No, he'll betray us. Okay, that fishy! No! 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 No more betrayal! No more boots! To divide our forces is simply more efficient. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up. And so I will go out with our friend here. Nothing improves the efficiency like a little supervision. Yes, we will go together. And there will be no more boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the bizarre officers are, I prefer the fresh air. Should I boot him anyway? I believe Alice has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Let's see what greeting does then. There we go. Ah, it's the least one. Everything in order? Then let us proceed to Gogani York and find the master of Shofuku Shishiten. There we go. Dharma! That's... where is that? Berkey Pawnbroker! We might have had customers like those you describe. So many people come through, it's difficult to remember. Perhaps you could jog my memory by making a purchase. No? Oh, well, you can't let one trying. Rusty pawnbroker. A rugged samurai and a maid. Never seen. No, you don't have any business with me. Anyway, there's someone who does. Pleasant pawnbroker. Welcome, good sir, welcome. Will you be buying or... Ah, so you've heard tell of the rugged samurai's katana. Small wonder. It's a fine example of its kind. One moment. Dare I hope you have found our pawnbroker? No, you dare not. Excellent work, PT. And that is the katana? There can be no doubt it's Gosetsu's blade. That's actually really good detail as well. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you will be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired. I shall be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon, you understand, and is priced accordingly. If you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. Oh, don't pull that shit, man! We know you're full of it. A blade represents conclusive. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing his safe return. Yet it's not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. I'll pay. How much is it? Nay, my friend, grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot risk this of you. It is enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. You greet waits. The silent will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Alphino, your kindness is touching, truly. Yet, in matters of coin, would Mistress Tatari not expect to be consulted? Come now. Our friend would never have relinquished his blade, whether he need not do it great. And are we not bound by honour to help a friend in need? I say we are, and I'm sure Tatari will wholeheartedly agree. It is settled then. You've made a fine choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you would be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary breakfast. How much did you... If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, you say? I see. Well then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum, than his pretty young compatriot began clamouring for dango. I duly recommended those served at the Umineko tea house, and thither did they set off. Clamouring for dango? Can these surely be the same people? It makes no sense. Some manner of code, perhaps, but it avails us not to speculate. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. Alphinaud just got ripped off. I ain't no fool. Ooh, the new mind! It does actually show you how much more experience you get from doubling it. It is insane. Ume! The Umineko camps. But of course I remember, how could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Slobbing down dango as if her life depended on it, while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what I expected, I waited. Far be it from me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the blue sea, out of reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set up in the direction of the Shiokaze hostel, presumably to find someone to scoot with the boat. So, Gosetsu makes Madonna. This woman who travels with him. The more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Yosu. Thanks for the tea, I guess. Oh, boy, where is it? I think that's the bottom of the I should be able to drop it up. Where is it? There we go. Do we have space? Space of both. Ah, good. I'm not going to use these, so drop them off. I won't use them, so if someone else wants them. I don't think it's meant space. I was never going to use them, so. But yeah, someone else might as well make use of them. Back we go. Back we go. While doubts remain of the identity of Gosetsu's traveling companion, for now we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier and make ready to sail. Good luck, as they will already have joined Master Soroban and Mistress Haruka. Excellent timing, my friend. Mr. Salazar arrived here mere moments ago. All went well at mine. Yordor met with an Imperial officer and wheedled his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garland. The Imperials base have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they picked up Gorsetto's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain Gorsetto seeks to cross the mainland. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You used Scion funds to buy Gorsetto's katana at the asking price? That is kind of silly to do on a market. They always upscale. Aye, well, we're in some haste and it seemed a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here is the contract for sale. Pray see that the man is paid. Thar's beard, you agree to this? Strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. For now, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the office as soon as you get back. Promise me. Oh, very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. Oh, typical politician. They don't know the price of anything. First, let us go to the Ruby Price. Gorsetto has already set sail. The sentries there are sure to have seen him. Probably picked him up. I understand. There must be the Ruby time to pay. Will you go? Gorsetto? Yes? You never gave your name to us, Gorsetto? Oh. What's she doing here? Oh shit. That's not. Tara seemed rather vexed, did she not? Even the melodramatists, I'm sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. Ah, I digress. We have work to do. Why the hell did he do that? I don't know what's up now. Looks like we're going to be under attack by something.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
Oh, bugger. That's not good. Why are they under attack? Oh. Why are they attacked? Hey, that's country, isn't it?
What's going on out there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy.
Oh, again! Yeah.
We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
No. Kinda busy. Go on, let's go. What the hell? They're big fuckers. Let's go.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless...
they believe that they're harboring...
Unless Yotsuyu is on that island.
Well, they believe that to be the case.
Even if
Why
she
go
isn't,
with...
our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them, while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
Oh, I forgot this bit. There's a lot of stuff that I forget about in the sort of...
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
I'm sure you have. Good luck.
Yeah!
Come. We might need to fish him out. Why don't we get that emote?
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
You there. Over the old man, yes? He's at the top. You best hurry. Tansui the Fool. Wow, Tansui's with us. Nice. And his girlfriend. You find him off with a stick. Oh, he has got a sword. That doesn't seem like Yotsuyu. You should have probably shot him in the back of the head. Or
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gosetsu!
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan, eliminate hostiles! All forces, attack!
You guys are really bad at this. Right, you guys like hold the line, I'll wipe everything out. Bugger. You guys alright? Oh man,
The art of my forebears.
Seriously, there's like one left. As well. Fuck. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Oh!
Focus. Release!
That was too close. I don't know how you're supposed to kill them all before they blow up. Well, I suppose get better. Fucking honestly shite. You know, the fact that they all detonate at once is like, where are they?
Gosetsu, thank the
And
heavens.
you can make any fucking excuse you want, but it's impossible for you to spot them all.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's...
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Yeah, but your friend, not hers.
Friends.
This is how we always look at your Gosetsu.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
Quiet. Oh, always quiet, so.
She was with you the entire time?
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
Almost like somebody who wanted to forget everything.
A trick, surely.
That was
You
my
shot him in the
first
back
thought,
by now.
and I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man.
Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say.
Look,
But
we're
remember
trying to make
this,
sense of
our
this.
people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
He usually automatically does it, but if you nudge something, he just does it. No, I'm back anyway. Half enough? What do you think? As Tansby says, we should move on. It would not do for Yotsu to be seen here. Now, if I know my sister, she'll already be waiting with the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go and see if I'm right. Yeah, once I've checked me armor. Merchant Amanda, and you're repairing eager. Cause anything, nothing needs to be done. And the job of this thing here. Goodbye, my friends, I'll come back later, and with less to do. With more to see, but all to fear, and no pain that where we. And say, what the fuck? Why do I go with this guy? Right, head on one for. Wow, not that. Cool. That's quicker. Better not that. Only 30 gil. It skips a lot. Especially since you might be paying 100 to actually teleport. The Setsu, thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. And it was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as PT is, anything could happen in the chaos. It nearly did, but I won't tell you. What? Enough about me. We need to talk about her. Yeah, this is the tensest part of the story, really. Greetings? They tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine. But I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off of you. Not for a moment. I don't know what I've done. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? I am. They may behave strange, but I trust them with my life, not to fear. Alright, you say so. Right, it's past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble, lest we forget. The Red Kojin bear no love for Yotsu either. I shall deliver you to your familiar shores, near Asari, but out of the village's sight. Thanks, mate. Really weird to do all these. Soroban! Here is where we part ways, my friend. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Greeting, when you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. What? It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. After the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to fill the Scion's coffers, and restore the smile on Mistress Atara's face. Half an hour? Oh, come along. Tatara was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Far more than you think, plainly. You didn't even check! You didn't even check the price! Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh god. A blade like Cassetto's is worth a fortune. I'd have to buy a house and furnish it. What? About 5 million gil cheap. And if you want a decent priced one, probably 7 to 10. Good grief! Which you would know had you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. Ugh. This business venture is Servant. You will give it a fair hearing, I trust. He has been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I shall look into drawing upon my personal funds. How does he function? How does he function? Oh, man alive. We must meet with Lord Hien as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receives us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of Namai. Come, Yotoyo! Elation and trepidation. I'm gonna treat it like most anime, do all the filler episodes after I finish the main story. I still don't get why they do that. It is kind of funny though, because you got like things in there that you wouldn't know about until a later point in the story. It's like, what? What's that? That's not the whole point of it though. Do you agree? All is well? As far as I can tell. Good. The others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed quietly, if you please. Okay. No, you skipped it. Cool. Saves time. He knows of the situation. And is
my lord here. I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since.
Good. Yeah.
Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications.
Yes.
Rise, my friend.
Like a ton of
Tell me
messages.
everything.
Uh-oh. What's it up?
The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
I've got to do this. I don't know why my phone is this bad. I won't be long.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture or her death.
Genuinely, my phone is really bad. Someone can send me a message, and if my Wi-Fi is not connected, it says, fuck it, I'm not bothering to tell you at any point. I'm not joking. And that is terrible. Genuinely terrible. Complain to the phone company. They'll probably just tell me to buy a new flipping phone.
You a friend too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away.
She's getting
It's
memories
all right,
of when she
Soyu.
was younger and sent
I
to
will
her
come with
parents.
you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
I would assume the situation wasn't that her parents were killed, but older. They may have died of illness.
From a hound at his throat to to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Yeah. It's quite difficult to pick up on because of personal inflections. Essentially, you want to believe there's something wrong, so you can't actually see the nuance. Thank you for delivering the Setsu back to us in one piece. But we are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much and more to think upon, but as regards to the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Am I sat on a chair? Why the hell is an Alphinaud sat on a chair? Now then, speaking as you've come on this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace. I am pleased to say that we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war, should they so desire it. There is a place here for those who fled to Oyota. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Hien, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Revenant's Toll will be heartened to hear that the Lord has not forgotten them. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought it got said to one Yugiri. We'll be back by now. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Jafoya is now taken you to a private chamber and designed another to watch her. But I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we will happily assist you. We should be glad of their help, while I search without, mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. Respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you'll be better able to coordinate our response. Ha! And there I was thinking I was in charge. You have the right of it. Go on then. I'll mind the house. I suppose, yeah, when the Empire sort of turned up again, he would have had to have gone into hiding. Nah, good. No. Ask soldiers about Jiffia. Ask soldiers about Jiffia. 凯道太 Captain Jafuya. He was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say this entry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggested as much to Mistress Anase when she came asking earlier. Is something amiss? Sure there's nothing to worry about. Just my soldiers about it, but they're not around. Hello? Ah, here we go. Anime? Anam? You seek the captain? He passed a little while ago. I wondered if I should tell someone as it happens. You do not look well, he said. I asked him what was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with you. I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. Oh. Shoot. I think I vaguely remember this, but I thought it was later. Yeah, it is later. The Liberation Front, Centrae. Aye, the captain went outside some few bells ago. Quite well, I am sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gutsetsu, who straight away struck out after him. I hope it will be alright. Gosetsu too. It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, PT. Alphino and I shall hold the fort. Where are we going? Oh. There you go. Huh. Oh, there he is. Huh? What?
No! By the Kami! Your Lord Ian! Leave me! Leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
You like shitting your pants or something? What's wrong?
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
Your accent's different. What's up?
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
Or do I need to echo you?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
You abused her.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment.
That's a fine way of putting it, considering what she had to get put up with.
Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. She may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman.
The exact kind of person that you'd find in one of those places.
It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of Acting Viceroy.
Well, you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became.
At least you feel for what you've done. Parents won't give a fuck.
Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yulgiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
I don't think I can trust you as a captain of the guard.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu?
Who do you seek to protect? Just heard about a man who ran a whorehouse and let someone who was dead behind the eyes get fucked by literally every man in the bloody town. She's not a blow-up doll, and yet they treated her like one. we just kept patching her up as well. Forgive me, now is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. No, I'm not just applying what she does. There's no justification for what she did, but there's no justification for what others have done either. Hein? I thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Chifuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I will only say this. The Chifuya I know has ever been a man of courage. And he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depth of his terror. Even now, Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. I'll talk to the crazy bugger tomorrow. So for now, we will go back to interesting. I haven't got that yet, so sorry. Bugani. We are getting closer and closer to the third expansion, or the fourth expansion. It's technically 5.0. Next. Each part of the game, if you give it enough breathing space, it's very, very good. But you need to give it breathing space. Like any kind of media that you take on, you need to know how much to actually sort of take on to actually sort of get a proper sort of breath of it. And some people might be able to sort of take everything in all at once, others might not. But it has to be like the choice of whoever's taking it in, and this would be how I take it, you know, like just small portions at a time. Honoured traveller, I bid you welcome to Bukhari with your require accommodations. I do! As you wish. Allow me to show you routine up front. And may I say that I have the most confidence that you will not be disappointed. What's it telling me about? Any road? Thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate any time offered to me. If you would like to catch up on any of my other streams, they are available on Part-Time Gaming on YouTube. I make updates on Twitter at Part-Time Blank as to when I'm going to be live. Over a weekend I have a schedule which is on Twitch at PTRPG. If you check the channel, I believe they should tell you when I'm on. Aside from that, I'll be back tomorrow, 6:30ish, and from there I shall say thank you very much for watching, and just remind you all that all time is precious and appreciated. Take care. See ya.